Good day, Rats is here, and I'm going to be making a video tutorial about making a bedrock mine. Now, the bedrock mine is a good thing to have in survival mode because it allows you to gain access to rare ores most usually diamond. Bedrock mine is usually the most effective way in locating diamonds effortlessly. A couple things you need to know before you start digging a bedrock mine. The location is pretty critical. You don't really want to do it in a desert because it's just not going to work with the placing of blocks and everything. Swamps aren't convenient either, considering how much water is in it. Obviously, you don't want to do it in the middle of an ocean. Plains are okay. Tundra works. Taiga works, but you don't want to do it at the top of a big old mountain and extreme hills because it's just going to take way too long to dig all the way down. So the best place to start a bedrock mine is at the bottom of a valley in an extreme hills biome, because emeralds are only found in extreme hills biomes, and you'll have a chance at finding a few emeralds if you dig a bedrock mine in this area. So the first thing you need to do for a bedrock mine is you need to build some sort of structure around it, because you don't want monsters getting into your mine shaft and falling in and going down your ladder, because, you know, if a creeper blows up on you unexpectedly, it's gonna pretty much SOL in survival. Just gonna build this real quick. Probably try to do this a little bit faster. So basically you can do that, and then you can pop a door right over here so you can keep yourself secure. Let's just put one in real quick. Now when you're ready to start digging your shaft, you're going to want to dig it not 1 block wide, but 2 blocks. The reason why you want to do this is because when you're placing your ladders, if you just dig straight down, you could fall right into the lava. And if you dig in this formation, you just keep going. Dig this block first, and then this one. You won't fall into the lava, and you'll be able to check if there's something below you every time you dig. Another thing when digging your shaft and going down is that you don't want to just dig straight down and have this here, because if you have this big open space and you accidentally fall down it, what's going to happen is you're going to take a lot of damage and you're going to fall all the way down to the bottom of your shaft, and, well, you're basically going to die. So in order to prevent that, what you need to do is every 8 blocks down, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, you're going to dig out the surrounding blocks and leave this block in here, and only dig 1, so that if you do fall, you're not going to take too much damage. You don't have to dig this big an alcove, but I like to dig it in case I find any materials around here. So you're going to repeat this process until you get to the very bottom. You're going to want to leave this block right here, because you need that in essence guardrail in order to keep yourself from falling all the way down to the shaft. So I will begin recording again once I get to the bottom of the shaft, so stay tuned. Quick note, when you reach the bottom, you aren't going to want to go all the way down to the very, very bottom. Like down here, you're going to want to stop at the layer that's, like, you know, if you're going every 8 or so layers, you're going to want to stop down at the last layer between layer 8 and layer 0. Right now, I'm on layer 5. It doesn't really matter. So one of the things I like to do in my bedrock mine personally is, see, I'm going up to layer 13, but I know 13 minus 8 is 5, but I decided to dig 1 layer in between. I decided to build another tier in between these two in order to maximize efficiency, because diamonds are pretty concentrated down at this layer as well, so I decided to branch out from here again. So once you've done that, you know, you want to dig like this to keep the bedrock out of the way, because, you know, you want it as flat as possible. You're going to want to use a technique called branch mining. What that is you dig a tunnel too high every 3 blocks in order to maximize how many blocks you can see in one tunnel. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks visible in this scope of reference. That includes the bottom layer, the 2 on the side, the 1 on the top, and the 2 here. This technique allows you to get as many blocks in as you can in your bedrock mine so that you can find the most ores possible with as little effort as you can. Another tip when digging bedrock mines is you want to dig more tunnels rather than longer tunnels, because digging longer tunnels doesn't really allow you to cover as much ground as quickly, because if you're going to dig longer tunnels, then let's say you dig one that's really, really long, you have to walk all the way down it and come all the way back. And if you dig a centralized tunnel along the side, see I have my ladder here and I have my tunnels all along the side, you can access them much quicker if you keep your tunnels limited to a certain length. I believe the Wikipedia says to keep it down to 20 blocks. But you can do it however you want. I personally like to do it this way, but if you follow all the directions I gave in the video, you can probably dig a pretty effective bedrock mine, and pull some diamonds out of it, you know, with a Fortune 3 pick or something, because so far with the technique, it took me a little bit of time, but I've pulled up about 3 or 4 stacks of diamonds. They're spread out all across a whole bunch of different chests. I got my Fortune 3 pick here, but I've moved my diamonds over to different chests, so thank you for watching. Leave me a comment, leave me a like if you liked it. Until next time.